Good evening and welcome to Calgary for round 6 of the Calgary Premier League. Playoff seeding is going to be decided in these next two matches. First up, we've got CMS Crush versus the Cold Garden Tropikills. Thanks for joining us. Can't wait to enjoy some high-level volleyball with you here on Fan Appreciation Night here at the State Campus Center Gymnasium. My name is Brent Ingram. I'm joined by Reagan McCaffrey sitting to my left. Once again, this is One Volleyball, the Calgary Premier League, out here in Southern Alberta. Happy to have you with us. Stay tuned for the game.
So tonight, in honor of the fans, we will be giving away a one and only Brent Walsh Team Canada jersey up for grabs. So you guys can take one of you will be taking home a cool jersey. This is the last night before the semifinals kick off next week, so make sure to put the spot off in your calendar for Tuesday and Saturday next week. Now, let's get playing some volleyball. First, we are going to introduce to you the starters of the women's match. We got the CMS Crush going right against the Cold Garden Tropikills. Half the people in here are excited. Who's excited? Let's go! Starting for your CMS Crush, we have number 2, Hillary Howe. Number 3, Megan Brennan. Number 4, Miranda Dawg. Number 8, Taylor Goss. And I realize as I read this, these are not their numbers, so we're going to stop that now. These are the numbers on the flight sheet, though, let me say. This was not my error. Taylor Goss, we got number 9, Ophelia Liu. There we go. Nicole Davis and Natalie Kilmanova. Give it up for your CMS Crush. Now we've got your Cold Garden Tropikills. Give it up for Abby Smith. Jen Smith. Cole Rush. Jamie Tebow. Amanda Lamont. Jill Lynch. And Victoria Gaffin. Let's hear it for your ladies teams tonight. And on the men's side, we have the JVC Timberjacks facing off against the Smashing Gavels
Alrighty, let's get into it. The first serve goes down to Megan Brennan, who shanks it, and she'll get a swing out of the back row. That ends up being a kill off the hands of the defense. First point going to CMS Crush. Miranda Daw now with the serve, left side, serving deep into 6. Abby Spratt goes right side. Tori Dakin is dug by Taylor Gust. The outside set's a little bit inside. And somehow this ball comes over. Into the middle off the block and played up. Free ball for the Crush. Right side, Hillary Howe. Controlled roll shot from the Trinity Western player. Gives the ball back to the CMS Crush. Daw serves once again. Spratt into the middle this time. Almost played up, but that's a kill for number 5, Jade Van Dyke. Brennan with the pass and the swing. High ball down the line. Side, Moppet Beach. Off the block and falls. That's the kind of utility player she's always been. Can get kills in any situation. Klimanova right side to Hillary Howe. Another roll shot. This time they're bailed out by a Tropikills blocker on the net. Spratt going right side one more time. And it's Jamie Thibault, the team's star player. Hit out of the middle for the first 4 rounds until last week when they switched to the right side and had a ton of success. So they're going to try that again. See if it gets them another W. Klimanova to the right side. Hillary Howe off the block, down the line, but she's into the net on the follow-through of her approach. Point Tropikills. Jade Van Dyke will go back to serve again. Outside set to Brennan, who digs the ball off the block. The Tropikills looking for a call on that alleged carry, but the ball falls out anyway. Van Dyke back to the service line. Daw passes it perfectly. Brennan with the swing. Nice look outside, goes backdoor on the block of Jamie Thibault. Hillary Howe back to serve. The serve of Howe. Catches Jen Smith, stuck in cement shoes. That's an ace for the Crush. Another tough one to that same spot. It's a different passer, but the same result. What a great serve from Howe. Nice pass that time. Thibault one-on-one, roll shot. Still good. Ophelia Liu tips it off the block. Out of system to the left side. Brennan over the block. Dug down the line. And it's Moppet Beach Putting in a roll shot in. Abby Spratt sets it right over. She's red. Amanda Moppet tips it out. That's played. Spratt into the middle. Dug by Gust. Daw tips it from the back row. Right side, Jamie Thibault. High line, and that one falls. Ending a long and scrappy rally in favor of the Cold Garden Tropikills. Miranda Daw passes it up to Klimanova. They're running the step on Ophelia Liu. They get the ball back. Brennan. She won't catch any piece of the hands. That one sails wide. Point for the Tropikills. It's Jamie Thibault back to serve. C-ball run to Hillary Howe. Puts a nice side spin on that ball. Off the hands of the block, and the defense can't keep up. Megan Brennan will head back to the line. Miranda Daw up front. That's an ace from Megan Brennan. Quick one, both these teams keeping it very close early on here. Pass is over, and Klimanova goes up for the swing, and she's dug. They'll put that ball back over. One more time for the crush. C-ball to Hillary Howe. Almost dunked, and it's Miranda Daw into the block. Abby Spratt challenges and wins. Puts the ball back down. Amanda Moppet serving in. Klimanova going for the center dump, just barely out. Klimanova traditionally the libero for this crush team. Both setters, Olivia Furlan and Dora Comlodi, missing in action tonight, so Klimanova stepping in. Miranda Daw into the net off the bump set. It was a little far outside. A couple of points in a row prompts a timeout from head coach of the Crush, Chris Wandler. We'll see how he reinvigorates his team, and we'll see if he gets the coach's point after the timeout. Back in after the timeout, it is Amanda Moppet serving it up. Taken by Gust, it's a low pass, and the pipe run to Hillary Howe. Miss hit that one, it's another point for the Tropikills, as their lead is now 4. Looking to build the foundation of their second straight win. Miranda Daw, a nice swing off the hands of Abby Spratt. Blocking out on the right side, and Ophelia Liu heads back to the line. One more substitution for the Crush. Number 1, Nicole Davis, returning to the middle. Thibault swings out of the back row in trouble. Hillary Howe out of the back row, off the block, and that one falls. Crush keeping it close, 2 quick points. The lead is 12-10 for the Tropikills. Tori Dakin with a big swing out of left side. Howe passes that one over. Dakin swings off the block and the net, rolling a couple of feet to her right and falling on the other side. Unlucky point there for Crush. But Cold Garden will absolutely take that. Their lead is now 4 points. Miranda Doss swings hard and goes off the block and out. Off the hands of Jade Van Dyke. Thibault, a miss hit. Trying to go line or find a piece of the block, maybe trying to do too much. That one is out, just wide of the sideline. Short serve from Klimanova. Works very well. Thibault will swing out of the right side. Out of the back row one more time, and it's 2 straight hitting errors for her. Side, Tori Dakin, high off the block. And the block of Nicole Davis is on the net, admitting it to her teammates. The lead, only 2 points, 15-13 right now. Abby Spratt, the setter, back to serve. Brennan passes it tight, dug by Davis off the putback. Out of the middle, dug by Brennan. Miranda Daw tips it. Nice dig by Jen Smith. Just a free ball coming over. Hillary Howe off the block. Spratt outside. Tori Dakin into the block and falling in on the line. That'll be point CMS Crush. Nicely done by Crush to defend their court and capitalize on that transition offense. Oh, nice dig by Klimanova. Not quite enough, though. Falling out as we head into the first technical timeout. 16-14, not a very big lead at all. Stay tuned for more. In case you didn't watch the games last week, CMS Crush on the court closest to us. Currently 2 wins, 3 losses. Last week they beat the Trolley 5 Hit Venom in 5 sets, putting them in 3rd place with 5 points over the last 5 rounds. Last time they played Cold Garden was in round 3 when they won in 4 sets. Cold Garden, meanwhile, 1-4 on the season, beat the formerly undefeated JVC Reign in 4 sets last week to pick up their first win and give JVC their first loss. Cold Garden still in 4th place with 4 points, but very closely behind the Crush. So this match will decide who goes into playoffs for 3rd and 4th seed. Winner of this game gets 3rd seed, loser gets 4th. A lot has changed since round 3, so we will find out what both teams are going to bring in this set and sets beyond.
Victoria Dakin back to serve. Hard float, and that's up off the roof, off the arms of Megan Brennan. Tough serve to handle down the line. Dakin back to serve once more. Passed up there. Send out to Brennan. She's going to tip it down the line. Subbing in to serve for the CMS Crush, number 10. Deep float serve, passed up by Smith. Moppet Beach manages to play that tight set over. Back set to Howe, dug up. Moppet Beach sends it in for Dakin. Recycled and sent back to Tebow. Back to Howe, goes for the off speed. Nice dig by Smith. Back to Howe again. Brings the heat this time, and it's off the block and out. Ooh, a little bit low with the float serve there. It's going to be into the net, and a costly point given to Cold Garden Tropikills. Jade Van Dyke with a nice float serve. Nice set there all the way back to Howe. Goes again with the off speed, dug nicely by Van Dyke. Out to Brennan. Dug again by Van Dyke. Nice little sequence for her. Passed into the back row. And Moppet Beach. Sharp cut down the line. Going to give the Tropikills a 19-16 lead here late in the first set. Van Dyke picking on Brennan once again. Gets the set back. Nice dig there by Spratt. Tebow sends it out to Moppet Beach. Tebow. Oh! A little bit of miscommunication on the side of the CMS Crush. It's going to result in another point for the Tropikills. Back set to Brennan. Squeaks it through the gap in the block. Hillary Howe back to serve. Back to Tebow. Big swing there against a one-on-one block opportunity. And the timeout taken by the CMS Crush. Down by 4. Tebow will serve for the Tropikills coming out of the timeout. She finds the gap between Howe and Gust, and is going to get the ace. That one right there might be the dagger into the side of the CMS Crush. Goes to Howe. Set out to Brennan. Deep roll shot. Sent long. Serve from Tebow back to Howe.
Welcome back to the end of the first set. You didn't miss all of it. Tropikills leading 24-20 after a standing roll shot kill by Jamie Tebow. Hillary Howe passes out with her hands perfectly outside. Miranda Daw into the block, and Abby Spratt gets the roof to end the first set. 25-20. Nice showing by the Tropikills. Meanwhile, clearly the CMS Crush have more to give, more to bring here in this next set. We will see you after the set break for that. Starting us off here in the second set will be Natalia Klimanova. Usually a libero, currently a setter for the Crush. Serves it in, Victoria Dakin. Kills it cross court, through the block and through the defense. Abby Spratt, tricky one, off the net. And they're going to call it down, despite the best efforts of the CMS passers to sell that. You know, the net giveth and the net taketh away, and that time it was definitely on the side of the Cold Garden Tropikills. Klimanova goes right side to Miranda Daw, tips it. Doug, Jamie Tebow on the step. Dug by Brennan. Howe trying to wipe it. Successful replay into the middle. Another tip, and Tebow is there. That's not a shot that's going to work for the Crush. Early 3-0 lead right now for the Tropikills. Hot off the heels of their first win last weekend. Have taken the first set here in this game and an early lead here in the second. Jen Smith passing it up, and Tori Dakin. Really impressive shot, high, hard, and deep. Through the defense and right into the deep corner. Nice swing from her out of right side, and she'll get the serve. Goes down the line, and there's nobody there for the Crush. Klimanova and Hillary Howe both chasing after that ball and putting it to where the setter should be. Another quick point for the Tropikills that started with a great serve down the line from Tori Dakin. Good play off the net from Klimanova. Spratt gets the ball and sends it to Thibault, who's blocked by Megan Brennan. Dakin passes and gets the swing out of the back row. Brennan. And his teams will trade back row attacks. Spratt outside, front row to Amanda Moppet Beach. Good looking swing in transition off the outside hand and out. Jamie Thibault is blocked once again, and a little misplay off the ball coming down after the block. Jen Smitty Smith following that one out, making the right call as Jamie Thibault now goes back to serve once again. Their team up by 4 early in the second set. 7-3. Great serve, just grazing the tape. And Klimanova trying to get the ball to Ophelia Liu in the middle. Called on double contact. Tora Dakin passes it up. Nice set by Spratt. Good soft touch on the block by Klimanova. Jen Smith puts the ball over. Klimanova out to Hillary Howe. Off the block, nicely dug by Moppet. And it's coming back over off a couple of digs. Into the middle once again. That's a big kill. Out of the middle for the Tropikills. That's number 10, Leanne Crenton. Nice swing down the line from Tori Dakin. Dakin's got a sizable mismatch on the left side with Klimanova blocking her there. She's going to have options down the line all day, and she's going to go after it and get a lot of kills for her team. So another missed serve, as this CMS Crush team is missing a lot of familiar faces. If you've been watching the rest of rounds 1 through 5. Liv Ferlin, the usual setter, is not here. Taylor Wixon, starting middle. That's a big block in the middle from Nicole Davis. Clearly, they're not suffering too badly. Lots of role players stepping in. Spratt, C-ball off the hands. Unlucky touch there for CMS. Point for Cold Garden. Staying very much in control of this match. Good serve down the line, but a great pass from Megan Brennan. Howe over the block, and that's Doug. Tori Dakin stuffed by Miranda Daw. Very nice close. And good strong left hand of Miranda Daw. Puts that one straight back to the ground. Into the middle, and it was a tough set. Tough pass to set and a tough set to hit, we'll put it that way. That one falls on the Tropikills side. Quick set to the outside, almost a shoot set, and Jamie Thibault coming in a little too late for the pace of that set, catching the antenna on its way in. Spratt will go right side. This time, Dakin has a little more luck on the block. Off the hand of Nicole Davis. Good serve by Tori Dakin. Right side set to Hillary Howe into the block, played up. Brennan tips it down the line, and a smart change of pace there by the veteran state Trojan, Megan Brennan. Played 5 years for this school in this gymnasium. Had a pretty successful career, you could say. Currently second all-time in the ACAC women's career kills list. Nicely done by Amanda Moppet to use the hands of Hillary Howe, reaching so high on that block, but also a very high target for a crafty left side. Big swing by Miranda Daw out of the back row. That finds its way through the block and the defense. Great point for Crush there, fighting to get their way back into this set. Megan Brennan coming inside to meet that inside set with a very explosive approach and then tipping it back down the other way. Smith chases that one all the way to the back line. Klimanova swinging out of left side. Libero is hit, dug by Libero. Amanda Moppet once again dug off the block. Klimanova swinging left side. This time no touch on the block. That one's out. At this point, I'm not positive who's setting and who's hitting left side and who's playing what position on CMS. The tip from Miranda Daw will score. Cold Garden defense crashing in, but not fast enough. Tori Dakin gets a lucky bounce off the block and off the net, falls in front of the defense. As we enter into this set's technical timeout, 14-16 lead for the Tropikills. The reverse, oh no, excuse me, exactly the same score as the first set, 14-16 for the Tropikills. So we'll come back to see if the rest of the set plays out just as it did in the first. While you're waiting for play to resume, go ahead and type in the chat where you are at. We'd love to know where you're watching from. We know we've at least got fans across Canada and willing to bet at least one in a country other than Canada. So let us know. We'd love to hear you. We're having a lot of fun here at the State Campus Center Gymnasium, round 6 of the Calgary Premier League.
Welcome back for the second half of this second set. Hillary Howe with the set out to Daw. And that one hits the block and sticks. Gets a kill out of that. That'll send Klimanova back to the line. Picking on Smith. Back set, just set over there by Thibault. Hillary Howe with the off speed, and Dakin. Her swing goes off the outstretched hands of the defender and down. Abby Spratt back to the line. Not a great pass there, but Daw gonna swing away. Doesn't quite get it over the tape. That'll give Spratt a second serve. Nice pass there, set out to Howe. Off the tape and dug by Spratt. Coming into the pipe ball for Moppet Beach. Off the hands and out. That's going to give Cold Garden a 4-point lead here. Spratt going back to position 5 there. Daw into the middle for Brennan, who sneaks it through the triple block. Found the gap and gets the kill. Miranda Daw back to serve. That one kind of handcuffs Smith along the back line. Nice swing, though, by Moppet Beach to keep it in play. How? That one went off the hands of both Tebow and Dakin, I believe, on its way down. And Dakin will come back to serve. Pass up and back set to Howe. Rolls it over the top, and can't find the hands. And a timeout taken by the Crush. Much like the first set, after that technical timeout, it was close, and now the Cold Garden Tropikills are pulling away. For any of our Calgary listeners, thank you for coming out of that blistering heat to tune into our stream here. Unless you're out on the deck or something, then that sounds like a great setup as well. After the timeout, Dakin will continue to serve. Down the line and just misses. Passed up by Smith. Spratt gonna go back. Tebow finds a hole in the defense along the back line. That'll bring Jade Van Dyke back for her turn to serve. Passed up by Gust, back to Howe. Big approach, bigger block. That's Moppet Beach and Leanne Crampton on the left-hand side there. And another timeout taken by the Crush. Down 23-17 here in the second set. substitution for the Tropikills. Number 11, Kirsten Strukness, is going to come in, as well as number 14, Callie Fisk. Van Dyke, deep float serve, passed up by Daw, sent out, and yes, they do call the double touch on Klemenova, and that will make it set point for the Tropikills. Passed up nicely by Daw, out to Brennan, off the block and down. It's going to keep the CMS Crush alive in this set for now. And they're going to need at least a 6-point run by Hillary Howe on the service line in order to keep this set alive. And a substitution as number 4 comes in. She's going to sub in for the setter, Klemenova. And a deep serve that runs out. And the second set ends, giving the Cold Garden Tropikills a 2-0 lead over the CMS Crush.
We're back after a few technical difficulties. Very sorry about that. Didn't miss too much of the set. Nice dig by Smith off the hit from Megan Brennan. Tebow into the block. And that concludes the third straight point for CMS Crush. Nice set by Spratt. Ball through the seam is dug by Miranda Daw. Sets it over out of the back row. Jamie Tebow is dug on the roll shot. Hillary Howe, another roll shot of her own, and it's a Cold Garden blocker on the net. Very fast lead, jumping out to a 4-0 run here. For CMS, trying to rebound after losing the first two sets in almost identical fashion. Wow, nice shot by Tori Dakin out of the timeout. Everyone, including me, thought it was going out, but it falls in and tags that back line. She's become very good at those deep cross shots, looking for that deep corner and finding it most of the time. So that's the first point of the set for Cold Garden. And the pass is coming over a little too high for Klimanova. Flush back down, and the lead is cut in two. 2 serving 4. Hillary Howe caught by surprise by a quick shoot set out to right side. Good serving by Tori Dakin to get her team on this lead. And it might just continue here as Cold Garden gets a free ball. Into the middle, another point for the Cold Garden Tropikills, and it's been a game of runs so far. CMS Crush starting us off with 4 points in a row. Cold Garden responding with a 4-point run of their own. Sets too far inside for T-Bow, but still puts the Crush in trouble. Get the free ball here for the Cold Garden Tropikills. The tip with the left hand by Jade Van Dyke is dug up, and they're going to call Megan Brennan stepping in to set that ball. However, not a setter. Going to call her on 2 hits. Brennan getting a point off the block, I believe, and also the net. Hillary Howe standing way up the line on defense, gets the correct read on that ball, and it's another shot. Howe with the roll shot from back row. That's a beach shot right there, just going over the net. Dakin is dug. Miranda Daw swinging a little too low off the net and back onto her own court. Brennan is dug after she finds the seam through the block. Nice roll shot by Amanda Moppet. Amanda Moppet Beach. She's got shots. Roll shot from Megan Brennan is dug down the line. Spratt going outside to Tori Dakin. Taylor Gust almost with the spectacular one-handed dig. That's another point for the Cold Garden Tropikills, who have now taken a 2-point lead. Klimanova not even bothering to turn around. And how unfortunate for the Cold Garden Tropikills. Before the play was dead and the ball had hit the ground, a Cold Garden blocker was on the net. Perhaps the most unforced of unforced errors. The least forced. Klimanova calls for a rotation check as we find out that it is in fact Megan Brennan's turn to serve. She puts in a float. On the overpass is Doug. Jamie Thibault gives us a roll shot out of the back row. Klimanova pokies the ball. Wow. It was high and deep. I don't know about hard, but it gets the job done. That serve from Brennan sails long as the teams fought back after an early lead by CMS. Cold Garden now leading 9-8. Make that 9-9. Nine serving 9, and it's number 9, Ophelia Liu, sending that ball in. Abby Spratt going outside. Tori Dakin is dug. Klimanova puts that ball back over. In trouble, Dakin, dug by Daw. Daw tips it, dug by Thibault. Nicole Davis trying to go for the swing, but that ball is out. CMS trying to go for a step run. Oh, big swing down the line. Miranda Daw catches Jamie Thibault, not expecting such a hard swing. Just puts her hand up to protect her face, accomplishing that goal. Natalia Klimanova serves down the line. Tori Dakin goes up to Spratt, gets the pass and swing. Nicely dug by Taylor Gust off the roof. Miranda Daw off the block, and that falls in. Point Tropikills. Serve going off the net down the line. Hillary Howe will swing. The roll shot from Hillary Howe finding its way to the floor that time. A favored shot of hers. Spratt right side, Dakin. And a one-on-one means a kill almost every time. For an outside hitter of Tori Dakin's caliber. She'll get the ball back to serve. Big kill off the overpass, but that time by Jamie Thibault. The Cold Garden Tropikills really going after whichever passer is also swinging in the front row, going down the line. That's the preferred serve of Tori Dakin and Abby Spratt, making life very difficult for the CMS outsides. Tight pass, saved by Klimanova. And the back row attack is Doug. Wow, what a tip by Amanda Moppet. Puts that ball just in the right spot and catches Hillary Howe drifting to the outside, unable to do anything about it as it falls to the ground. So after leading 4-0 early on in this set, CMS Crush have now fallen down 4. 12-16 the score now for the Cold Garden Tropikills. Serve cross court of Miranda Daw, taken very nicely. Megan Brennan, uncontested kill. Finding its way to the floor in a hurry. That'll send Hillary Howe back to the service line. Hillary Howe with an ace. Trying to get her team back in this. Hillary Howe, part of a volleyball family. Her oldest brother, her older brother, Jackson Howe, also playing at Trinity Western. As Howe gets another kill, and as I forgot to mention, her oldest brother, Taylor Howe, formerly of Winnipeg Westman. Unless there's a fourth Howe I don't know about. Megan Brennan into the block, replayed. Howe out of the back row. Another point for CMS. This is just a game of 4-0 runs here. And CMS is right back in this, all tied up at 16. Great shot by Amanda Moppet off the hands of Klimanova. Just what her team needed in that moment. We'll see if they can squeeze a few more points into this run. The serving of Thibault has been successful before. Moppet almost finding a crafty way to kill an overpass. Into the middle, the tip is dug. Moppet tipping it deep, nice dig by Miranda Daw, and Brennan off the hands. Spratt up to Moppet, dug by Gust. It's Klimanova out to Brennan, who tips it deep. Still alive, and it'll be a free ball for the Crush. Howe out of the back row. Thibault out of the back row, finally finishing this rally. Tropikills picking up all kinds of digs, as do the CMS Crush. Much needed point right there for the Tropikills. Hoping to ride this momentum to a 3-0 victory. The short serve is taken by Miranda Daw. And the center dump by Natalia Klimanova. Unorthodox but effective. CMS inches closer to tying it up. Thibault's swing out of the back row is dug by Howe. The replay shot is good, and it's Howe with a free ball out of the back row. Very nice shot. Amanda Moppet finding the open floor, catching Hillary Howe, cheating up the line. Howe's made that read several times and been correct most of the time, but unfortunately gets caught out of position on that play. Klimanova out to Daw. Good hard swing into the crashing block of Leanne Crampton. Good leave by Amanda Moppet off the serve of Ophelia Liu. As the Cold Garden Tropikills cross that 20-point threshold. Center dump by Abby Spratt. Her first attempt, or maybe second attempt of the match. Working out well. And an untimely missed serve there by Crampton, who heads off the court. Welcoming back in number 2, Jen Smitty Smith. And the serve of Klimanova brings her team to 20 points. Trying anything to get back into this set, tie it up, and hopefully go to a fourth. From the back row, Jamie Thibault is blocked by Nicole Davis. Somewhat subdued celebration, but the team just tied it up. Klimanova now with the short serve. Abby Spratt outside Tori Dakin. And they're going to call Abby Spratt onto the net on her set, giving CMS a crucial point, putting them up by 1 here. Before a quick Dallas Sunius timeout. Trying to ice the server and calm his team down just a little bit before these teams engage in the final points of the set. That serve taken by Moppet. The joust at the net is played over on the Crush side. It's Moppet out of the back row, dug by Gust. Klimanova to the outside. Miranda Daw tips it deep line. That one's left by Jamie Thibault, but falls in. Now with a 2-point edge over the Tropikills. Great serving by Klimanova here in crunch time. Tori Dakin off the block. Nice dig by Gust. Daw gets a replay off the block. And there's the double touch on Miranda Daw, going off her shoulder, followed by her elbow. 22-23 right now. Abby Spratt, tough server for the Tropikills. You know what's going down the line. Great serve. Klimanova sets the right side. Miranda Daw puts it over the top of the block and in. Big point there as Kaylee Fisk enters the court, substituting Jamie Thibault. Crush up 24-22. Spratt back to Dakin. And that shot falls out. 25-22, the final score of set 3 in favor of the Crush. So we'll be going to 4 and perhaps 5 sets. Stick around for more high-level volleyball. It's the Calgary Premier League here at the State Campus Center Gymnasium. Cold Garden Tropikills leading CMS Crush 2-1.
Welcome back for set number 4. And a big block to open it up. That's Abby Spratt blocking the party ball. Send herself back to the service line. Going deep down the line once again. Handcuffing Hillary Howe. Howe free balls it over. Spratt going back to Thibault. Howe with a nice block. Smith going back to Dakin. And that's a big block by Thibault against Hillary Howe. Strong start on the blocking end for the Tropikills. 2 big blocks. Spratt trying to go down the line once again, but misses that one wide. Miranda Daw, handled by Smith. Thibault, and Hillary Howe returns the favor, getting a big block there on the left side. And Thibault's actually going to sub out for Callie Fisk. Miranda Daw will serve again. Handled by Smith. Callie Fisk subs into the game and gets a kill right away. Off the hands and out. Victoria Dakin down the line. Passed nicely by Brennan. She gets it back. A tip, and that shot's been there all night for her. Another kill for Brennan. Deep serve, passed nicely by Dakin, back set, Fisk. And that's through the block and into the corner. Van Dyke, short float serve, floats into the net. Hillary Howe back to the line. A deep serve that floats out. She struggled a little bit from the service line in the last 2 sets here. Callie Fisk back to serve. And Callie Fisk returns the favor by serving that ball long. Nice pass there by Smith, and a big swing out of the middle. Nice set and nice kill there by the Tropikills. Brings Moppet Beach back to the line. Picking on Howe, it's a nice pass there and a C-ball set. Dug by Fisk, Spratt. And Dakin puts that ball away. Moppet Beach picking on Howe again, another nice pass. Bit of a short set to Daw though, and Daw followed through on her approach into the net. Point for the Tropikills. Another nice pass by Howe, and Klimenova just sets it over. But they end up getting the point. The C ball to Callie Fisk is hit into the net. That brings Ophelia Liu back to serve. Deep float, passed up by Moppet Beach. Spratt goes to Dakin. Megan Brennan tried to strap that one on, but couldn't quite keep it in the field of play. Deep float serve, passed nicely by Brennan. Pipe ball for Hillary Howe. Just bananaed that one out a little too far. Another deep serve, handled nicely by Brennan. Again, Klimenova going for that set over, and it almost seems to work out. She plays it over once again. And Spratt chases it down on the other side of the net, but couldn't quite keep it outside the antenna. Deep serve, passed nicely by Smith. Out to Dakin. Big block by Howe and Nicole Davis. Klimenova with a nice serve. C-ball. Fisk with a nice run. This linesman, this is the second time he's switched his call after making it. The referee calling him over to have a little chat. The call is changed to out, given to the Tropikills. Abby Spratt will head back to the line. And that's her second missed serve in a row there as she hits it into the tape. Miranda Daw. Passed nicely by Smith. Fisk into the block of Howe. Going back to Fisk. Recycled by the Crush. And Hillary Howe is blocked. Dakin, deep float serve, gets a poor pass out of Gust, but still able to get a swing out to Hillary Howe. Fisk off the block. A couple of nice saves there on the side of the Crush. Free balled over by Howe. Spratt to the middle and ran it a little too quick for Van Dyke. Nice pass by Smith. Perfect three ball. Fisk into the tape. Swing there by Moppet Beach off the hands of Howe and out. Big kill for the Tropikills. That'll bring Van Dyke back to serve. Passed nicely by Daw, out to Brennan. Dug by Spratt. Moppet Beach getting it through the block. Spratt with another dig. Tebow with a nice set out. But a little too tight. Doesn't leave Moppet Beach anywhere to go but into the outstretched hands of Hillary Howe. 13-12 here for the Tropikills midway through this fourth set. Howe with a short serve into the middle. Recycled by Smith. Again to the middle. And a nice kill there. Tebow back to serve. It's a short one. Passed nicely by Daw. Howe didn't quite get the approach timed right. Free balls it over. Moppet Beach, big swing. But it's off the antenna and out. Ophelia Liu back to the line. Deep float, and she aces Smith. Another deep serve handled by Smith into the middle again. And an out of rotation call made late into that play. Called against the Crush. The down referee making that call. There's been some rotation problems on the side of the Crush, likely due to the personnel changes coming today. Moppet Beach coming back to serve after that lengthy stoppage in play. Brennan, not a great pass. Howe for a pipe ball. Big swing. Ophelia Liu back to serve. Passed up by Moppet Beach. Tropikills screaming for an overcall. The refs are not going to oblige. Liu, another serve to Moppet Beach. Out to Dakin. Off the block and out. That'll give them a 16-15 lead, which has been the score, I think, almost in every single set going into the first technical timeout.
Back in with the serve after the timeout. And the subsequent ace is number 10, Leanne Crampton. Well, another great serve. This time he's going after Hillary Howe. And that ball almost brought back by Taylor Gus, but it's another Tropikills point. After a few hotly contested calls or no calls, depending on your point of view, they're coming in back into this set, storming. Amanda Moppet trying to find the back line. But she cannot. The Cold Garden coaches are looking at one of the players on the Crush who initially called that in, pleading their case, but that's not going to do it. After that kill by the Tropikills, it's Abby Spratt, the setter, plays for Thompson Rivers University as a member of the Wolfpack. That is her third serve in a row put into the net. Hopefully she'll break out of that funk. Spratt, right side to Dakin off the block. Outside, Miranda Daw with a left hand. Kept safe. And Moppet roll shots that over. Big time swing from Megan Brennan, Goes off the block the first time. Finds a way through the block on her second chance. Miranda Daw going down the line to Dakin. Dakin gets the pass and swing, tips it off the hands of Megan Brennan. Tori Dakin, formerly playing as a Bobcat out of Brandon University, Played professionally in Slovenia, looking for another contract and making a case here as an absolute laser with no spin whatsoever. Finds its way to Megan Brennan, and Brennan can't do a thing about it. Tropikills picking up another late set lead here, 21-18. Trying to finish this one off in 4 sets and get the maximum 3 points for the win. Good serving by Dakin out of the timeout, and it's Hillary Howe from the right side. Dug by Dakin into the middle and saved almost, not quite, by Amanda Moppet. That'll be point Crush. Oh, Jen Smith trying to follow that one and find out if it's in or out. was off her platform and into the crowd behind her. As CMS is pushing its way back into this set, only down by 1 point now. Ooh, Jamie Thibault's block is dug. Spratt sets it out to Amanda Moppet down the line. Big swing for Amanda Moppet in a crucial time. It's Jade Van Dyke trying to go cross court with that serve, and that one finds the tape. Again, the lead is cut to 1. Hillary Howe will step back to the line, 21 serving 22. Jen Smith tracks that one down, but it's off the net. Moppet again down the line, twice in a row. Another crucial point for the Tropikills late in this game. This time it's Jamie Thibault. Klimanova, right side. Hillary Howe's C-ball is dug. Amanda Moppet, this time dug by Taylor Gust. Howe with the roll shot. Spratt into the middle, and that catches the sideline. At set and match point, Chris Wandler calls another timeout. Try in a last-ditch effort to try and ice a server. We'll try to breathe some life into his CMS Crush team. Meanwhile, the Tropikills are on the verge of their second straight win and clinching the 3rd seed heading into playoffs. And here we go, game set, match point. Big serve down the line from Thibault. Hillary Howe out of the back row, off the block. Spratt, right side to Thibault, tips it, and that'll do it. Another 4-set victory for the Cold Garden Tropikills. Who now, after starting 0-4 on the season, are 2 wins and 4 losses, now currently have 7 points. That is good enough to put them in 3rd seed heading into playoffs, where they will play the loser of our next game between JBC Reign and the Trolley 5, Hit Venom. Stay tuned as we see who wins Player of the Game honors for tonight's game from both teams. Player of the game for Cold Garden, number 1, Tori Dakin. Absolutely deserved. Number 1 option on offense all night long for the Tropikills. And for CMS, The libero turned setter, number 3, Natalia Klimanova, picking up player of the game. So that wraps it up for this first game. We will be shutting down the stream shortly and starting up a new one to be found on this same channel, One Volleyball here in Calgary. And coming right up, we're going to have the top 2 teams duking it out for first and second seed going into playoffs. It's going to be JVC Reign versus Trolley 5 Venom. If you enjoyed this game, come on back and watch the second one. It will not disappoint. We will see you there. Thanks for joining us here.